Hi, I'm Chris. Let me take you through how one would typically pack one of our ultralight backpacks. You'll see here an image of what my typical loadout would be for a wilderness hike with a tent and a mattress. And then the next image now would be one which would be a hut hike, which would obviously not include the tent and mattress, but might include a few other things. Right, so you start with taking your backpack and rolling the edges down just to give you easy access. Take it down to your shoulder straps. Then take your nylon flume bag that comes with the pack. The toggle that comes with it is always a good idea just to store it somewhere on the side for easy access, and then you don't leave it lying on the floor or something. It's difficult to find. Take your nylon flume bag and stuff it into the bottom of your pack. Roll over the top like this, so you can get into things easily. Then first would come your sleeping bag. It's your choice whether you want to put the sleeping bag in a stuff sack or not. I prefer to keep it out of a stuff sack, not only for the weight saving, but also because then you fill in all the gaps and the voids at the bottom of the pack. You can fill in all the corners. Okay, so you take that, stuff that in. You push it right down to the bottom there. Next would come a clothes bag, which would be up against, I put up against my back, and then my pillow would then come next to that on the front of the pack, away from the back, because it's much lighter. Then if I was doing wilderness hiking and I needed a mattress, my mattress didn't go in there because that's something I'd want to keep dry. And that would then go up against my back, and then my puffy jacket would then go next to that. If you're taking any electronics, this is one of our waterproof stuff sacks. I'd put the electronics inside here as well, in between the clothes. This by the way is a power bank that I use. Right, so that's everything that you want to make sure is 100% dry. You then take your nylon flume bag, fold it up like this, squeeze all the air out of it. And then twist. Take it over, twist like that, bend it over, take the toggle, put that over the bend, right, so I don't know if you can see that, put it over the bend like that, and then that's all your dry stuff stored in there. On top of that, then typically I would then put my cook set, pots, and next to that my odds and ends bag. This is again one of our waterproof stuff sacks. In here I would have a torch, my repair kit, my first aid kit, my toiletries, penknife, anything like that, something that all the small little odds and ends that usually get lost. That would go next to my pot. Maybe then I put my mug in there. And then my food bag. This is a single food bag. I might sometimes, if I was doing hut hiking, I might want to split into two food bags. One for the nighttime and breakfast food, and one for the lunches and snacks. So when I get to a lunch spot, I know which bag to take out, and I can leave the other one in there. And then on top of that, if I was just hut hiking, that'd be it. I'd close up and I'd be ready to go. If I was wilderness hiking and I needed a tent, then the tent would go on top of that. I typically hike with a 3-person tent because we split between the three of us, between me and my two boys. So either I'd take the fly sheet or the main tent part, and that I would put on top. So the reason that's on top is if one suddenly finds you need to put up a tent quickly in the rain, You don't want to have to be scrounging, digging around in the bottom of your pack to look for your tent. You want it at the top so you can get it out quickly. If of course you don't see any rain in the forecast, not a problem, you can put it further down in your pack. Right, so that's the main compartment packed. As you can see, there's still quite a lot of room I've got in here. As I said, this is the 44 litre version. Got a lot more space for food if you want to take more food. Top it up, roll down, and then let's press this top. So right. So then on the outside of the pack, on the front pouch, I put things that I want quick, easy access to, or that sort of thing. So some people put snacks and food in there. I would typically put my flip-flops down in here. Maybe if there was another warm top that I was using that I wanted to get quick access to at lunch spots or something, I'd slip it in there. And the towel would probably also go in here as well on the outside, so I can just drive after a swim or whatever. I like to keep my windshield outside of my pack so it doesn't puncture the inflatable mattress. There in the outside pockets, and then the water bottles would go in. I'll chat about the water bottles later. And then at the bottom of the pack, which I didn't show you here, I'd put in my poncho or a warm top, or actually you can put some chocolate in there as well. Some people have found that looks nicely. Right, so that's how the pack would look, fully packed. In terms of the water bottles, what we found is with the 44 litre packs, the 1.5 litre bottles fit quite nicely and no problems with. With the bigger packs, the 52 litre packs, because this is wider, sometimes we find that some people found that they are a bit loose. So then rather go for smaller 1 litre bottles, or if you want to take more, two 750ml pump bottles, something like that. Yeah. So that's it. That's the pack. Give me a shout if you got any questions.